Hi, good morning, Prime Minister.
Chris.
My question is, the news from the World Health Organization that COVID-19 may be transmissible via micro aerosol particles
Yes.
will be very worrying to vulnerable people who are already nervous about venturing back into shops and restaurants. Are you planning to expand the places and situations where face coverings will be mandatory? And is it possible they'll become mandatory in all places outside our own homes?
Thanks very much, Chris. Well, this is something that we've been talking about with SAGE, the advisory group on emergencies, the scientific advisory group on emergencies, right since the beginning when we first heard about this issue. And it's very interesting because if, in places like China or Taiwan or Far Eastern countries, they don't actually have mandatory, face coverings or mandatory face masks. What it's just part of the way they do things. Now, clearly, we don't have that culture here in the UK, and we have to think about how we make it happen and how we make it work. I think as we get the numbers down in the way that we have, and we really stamp out local outbreaks in the way that we are, I do think we need to be stricter in insisting that people wear face coverings in confined places where they are meeting people that they don't normally meet. So that's why it's mandatory already on public transport, and we're looking at ways of making sure that people really do really do have face coverings in shops, for instance, where there is a risk of transmission.